Hi everyone, this is Mike from 911 Honeybee Removal, and I welcome you to our video. You obviously have a bee problem or you're looking for a bee removal company. You came to the right place. A little bit about us. We have over 25 years experience doing professional bee removals for residential and commercial structures. And we do utility company, do CenterPoint Energy. We're the main person that does all their jobs. We do cell phone towers, commercial buildings, residential buildings, all types of structures where bees get involved. Now we're in San Antonio and Houston areas. We're in Humble, Cypress, Katy area, anywhere around Houston, anywhere around San Antonio, we service. We do go down to Galveston and some of the southern cities down there. And we take care of the bees down there as well. Now we do take care of the bees in different ways. Now depending on what type of situation you have. So let's go ahead and look at some of the common bee removals that we have and that we run across, and kind of give you an idea. This is more of an informational type video. I know a lot of people ask me the same question, so I want to kind of address those. That way you kind of get more information and you make an educated decision. Now when it comes to residential, this is like one of the most common ones. If you have a two-story, they get into the subfloor where it's in between the first and second floor, and you'll see them, especially if you have a building that has some type of brick or stone or anything. Then you have some wood siding or a hardy plank. In between there is a gap, and which they leave open to let it breathe, and they go right up in there and go into the rafters on the subfloor. So in order for us to remove them, we have to actually cut the siding from the outside and take it from there. Now it can be done from the inside, but going through the ceiling of the first floor, and in some instances we'll do it that way, but I like to do it from the outside because that way I can put it back together most of the time. Another common one is in the actual soffit area, which is between the roof, in the edge of the roof and the wall. It's called the soffit right here, and it runs right underneath it. A lot of times they get inside the soffit and we have to remove them that way. Now you can lift the roof up and remove them from that way, but we don't like messing with the roofs because of the water leakage. Now if you have a roofing company that's actually doing your roof, what is ideal, and we've done quite a bit of those where the roofing company's there and they can lift up the shingles and the decking, and then we can pull the hive out. But a lot of times we have to cut into it, and we'll only cut as much as needed. So if it's a small hive, or we can get all the hive out of that one little hole, then you can actually put it, it's easy to repair. Now we don't do the repairs because we're not carpenters, and you're not wanting to get, carpenters to remove your bees. You want bee removal experts, and that's what we are. Something like this, if it's a small hole, well, then we'll put a vent on top of it until you get it repaired, or you can just leave the vent on there. It's up to you. Now when it comes to commercial bee removal, we've done a lot of commercial bee removals, whether it's industrial area or new construction, or actually a cell phone tower. On this one, signs like this is very common. We've done a lot of those. We've done cell phone towers up to 200 feet up. We removed the bees from there because they were trying to replace the actual cell phone. I don't know, I guess it was the antennas. So now we try to get free estimates when we can, depending on what's the situation. If they're common, then we can pretty much give you a good idea, but if it's a complicated removal, we're probably going to have to come out there and take a look at it. So, and normally we don't charge for inspections depending on what area of town you're located. We'll charge accordingly for the inspection. Now these are some of the common mistakes that people typically do, is they actually leave the actual hive inside the wall after they have somebody come out and exterminate the bees, and this is a kind of what happens. The only thing that keeps the honey from melting is the bees. So if you get rid of the bees, then the honey is going to melt, and it's going to start seeping out of your wall or down in there, and you're going to have a big old mess. Not only is it going to attract insects, rodents, it could cause some structural damage. It's just a big old mess, and it's going to start smelling and stinking and rotten. These are bee swarms. We love these guys because they're easy to relocate. You'll get a lot of those in the springtime. They'll be stuck on cars, windows, and hanging on a limb. Basically, what happens is when a colony gets overcrowded, they produce another queen, and they will actually take a lot of workers, gorge themselves with honey, and try to find another place. Now, in the journey, they're going to need a rest because they can't continue to fly because they haven't eaten anything except for when they left. So they will normally rest on whatever they can. If it's raining or something, they'll rest under a tree in a big ball of bees. Now, most of the times they're not very aggressive in this state because they're trying to conserve their energy. Doesn't mean that they won't attack you. They will if you mess with them. They're trying to, basically the queen's in the middle there, and they're protecting her. So, please do not try to attempt to remove these bees by yourself, or because they can be dangerous. We have professional, protective equipment that we use, and when we remove these bees, so you doing it by yourself or trying to can be very dangerous. I just don't recommend it. Now, here's some of our numbers. If you're in the Houston area, give us a call at 832-598-7244. San Antonio, actually, I think we have another number now. It is 210. Not sure what the number is. I know that we updated the number, so you have to look on their site. And then Austin, 512-714-3394. Give us a call for a free estimate today. I hope I answered a lot of some of the common questions that we get. If you need more information, please give us a call. We love to actually provide answers for you guys. That way, it's not a typical thing. Everybody runs into a beehive in their house, so a lot of people don't they don't know it and don't want to be taken advantage of. So like if you're even with another company and you have some questions, I'll let you know. I've been doing bees for a long time. I'm really well known in this area. So if anybody wants to know anything about are they doing this correctly, or then give me a call. Here's some of our pictures that we've done. A lot of work we've done. Quite a bit of work. Can't fill it all up, but once again, this is Mike Sexton with 911 Bee Removal. Appreciate it. You coming and showing interest in our service, and we look forward to serving you. Thank you. Hi everyone, this is Mike from 911 Honeybee Removal, and I welcome you to our video. You obviously have a bee problem, or you're looking for a bee removal company. You came to the right place. A little bit about us. We have over 25 years experience doing professional bee removals for residential and commercial structures. And we do utility company, do CenterPoint Energy. We're the main person that does all their jobs. We do cell phone towers, commercial buildings, residential buildings, all types of structures where bees get involved. Now we're in San Antonio and Houston areas. We're in Humble, Cypress, Katy area, anywhere around Houston, anywhere around San Antonio, we service. We do go down to Galveston and some of the southern cities down there, and we take care of the bees down there as well. Now we do take care of the bees in different ways. Now depending on what type of situation you have. So let's go ahead and look at some of the common bee removals that we have and that we run across, and kind of give you an idea. This is more of an informational type video. I know a lot of people ask me the same question, so I want to kind of address those. That way you kind of get more information and you make an educated decision. Now when it comes to residential, this is like one of the most common ones. If you have a two-story, they get into the subfloor where it's in between the first and second floor, and you'll see them, especially if you have